Hello, hello. So before I tell you what we are doing today, I just want to point out that Gumi art on the wall, that art right there is 10 out of 10. I love it. I believe this is from a Korean artist whose name is Valentinovo, and sadly I cannot find any other Smash Legend art from the same artist, but I will leave the artist's social link down below so you can check out the original art. Right, so you might be asking, what is the setup and what are we doing today? Well, let me tell you, when I finished making my 100 Jailbreak kills video, I realized that I still have so many Jailbreak clips lying around, roughly 200 to be exact. And a lot of people recommend me to do part 2 and part 3 of the same things, but I thought to myself, that's not fun. Here I am using my creativity to come up with something new that I can use this Jailbreak video. And you know what I came up with? Instead of randomly Jailbreak kills, I go through all of the clips and I pick out the most delusional, the most notorious Jailbreak players in my regions, and today we wanna have a little talk about him. Right, so who is this player and what is the story behind him, you might ask? Well, let me introduce you to a player whose name is Koi. Wait, what now? His name is not Koi anymore? It's Dimensional now? Okay, that's new. Actually, he has been changing his name not too long ago. For whatever reason, maybe he found shame out of his own name, maybe he don't want to be recognized. But yeah, this player originally named as Coin. He is from the IDN, which stands for Indonesia clan back in the days. Not anymore, but we will get to that part. So let me just say that for all the Indonesia players out there, I love you guys. And our clan also have an Indonesia division. If you want to join, you can get in touch with the captain who is responsible for that division. But just a head up, we welcome the strong but not scumbags. And the player I'm going to mention in this video is one of them, so don't be like him. In my region, he is the one who started this whole Jailbreak meta trend. If you want to win in 1v1, you gotta do Jailbreak. And it has always been like that. Has it? Well, no. Actually, before Jailbreak was a thing, which let me get into a bit more details about this. Jailbreak was released in the game 7 months ago, roughly. And before that, yeah, this player has been around before that. Coin has been around before Jailbreak was an option. What did he play, you ask? Well, he mostly plays Zebetta and Mastercat. And I have also tons of clips about those, but they were so embarrassing. And for the sake of not triggering the Mastercat man and the Zebetta man out there, I'm not gonna show it, at least for now. But just so you know, his best record of ever get to the highest ranking in competitive is Platinum 2. That's the highest record he did. And the average is Gold 2. If you know me, I'm also famous for not doing rank. I did, but not anymore. So people think that, oh no, you're so bad in dominant, you're so bad in competitive, you might not even get bronze. You know what I did? I got to Diamond 1 on average when I was still doing competitive. And when I try hard, I got to Master. And I don't even play Dominant that much. In total, I would say around 400 to 500 Dominant match. Not including rank, of course. But as you can see, the differences in the skills of this player when he's using Jailbreak and when he's not using Jailbreak is huge. And the reason why is so big of a gap, we have to talk about the character itself. Now a lot of people still not understand why Jarvan is so broken. Well, let me tell you why. Everything he does, every move in his kit, he have an option to control it, to change it on his will. So whenever he press a button, he change it. And no other legend has that benefit. Like on top of that, he has broken ability that boosts his damage to 200%. Have you ever seen any other ability in the game has that much of a boost, like that high number of a boost? No, there's none. And plus he's fast, he's an assassin, he has all of the unique quirk the other assassin might have. So why do you even bother picking other assassin when you can pick this 1-for-all package and be brain dead? Let me tell you, he can teleport, so Ali is out of the way. He can combo you with great damage, activate lightning, you cannot jump out, so Red is out of the way. He can stun lock you with his Thatcher teleport that guarantee him a combo, so Snow is out of the way. And then everything combined, he have a safe distance to jump in, combo you without any risk. So Wolfgang is not even an option, and he even heal after he kill you. And on top of all of that, I'm not done yet, not even close. He have this stupid knockback that can send you across the map. Yes, so you get hit by his ult and you not get killed by it, you will still die from the knockout. Like you will fly straight out the maps. If you try to jump back in, well, guess what? He can float around the map with one of his ability. Kurenai is not even an option here. Like if we put Kurenai and Jarvan in a floating competition, Jarvan putting Kurenai to shame. If you haven't seen a Jarvan floating around maps, then you haven't seen the worst yet. It's so ridiculous, and combine all of that ridiculousness into one character is even more stupid. Now back to the thing I say when I say he have all the option that he can pull off by pressing a button. Starting out with his ground auto, he have 3 slide during his auto. If he cancel his ground auto, he only does 1 slide, and then he save the rest too. Or he can change direction. If he do 1 slide and then 2 slide, change direction to other direction for slide 3. Yes, he can do that. His air auto is a 2-part move where he can delay, he go up, delay a little, he chose to press a button, he go down, and when he go down he can also switch direction to where you are at to try and get you. If he feel like he's not gonna land safe with that, he can also press backward to land a big backward. Yes, this guy even deny gravity. It make no sense. Now with his Thatcher skill, both on the ground and on the air, it does the same thing. It flies straight forward with a range of a marksman character attacks. It attack you, it do damage, and it give him the follow-up to stun lock and combo you to death. Now he have the benefit of waiting 3 seconds. Like after you get hit by this, he has the whole 3 seconds to wait you out. He can either like do some pre-combo with his ult and then teleport in, or like bait you to use something then teleport in. You know, the most stupid thing is that he can also control the direction he want to hit you after teleport. Yes, this man can choose which direction he want to hit you once you get tagged with the Thatcher. You see how nonsense this is? Like all the option he have, how flexible he is, and I'm not even halfway go through all of this yet. We still have his ult. His ult is also a 2-phase attack. Now phase 1, he just dash. He dash in any direction he want, which is similar to which character you ask? No, exactly. Now there's also phase 2, and he can even delay it a bit. He can wait a bit, go for phase 2, and phase 2 is when things get messy because he has super armor, so you cannot stop his phase 2. He have a delay which he can wait out, so even if you try to dodge in another direction, he can still go for you. Even you jump, he can also jump. And once you got hit by that, it's a guaranteed kill, knockback. and which the ability of 200 damage boost, I don't know how you're gonna survive that. So he does have all the flexibility to be a broken character, but why is he still not that broken, you may ask? Well, it's just the player base don't know how to utilize all of his kits to the broken potential. Well, they don't have to. The reason why Jarvan is being picked up so much is because how easy it is to use him, how safe it is without risk to turn off your brain and play these characters, that you don't even consider all of the stupid stuff he has. But keep in mind that he can always pull these up against you. Now, ever since Jarvan come out, people still arguing this character need a buff. People say his range is short. Have you ever seen melee characters that have option to reach you as a marksman range and you say that the range is short? Now that's stupid. That's just straight up dumb. Now people also say his ultimate need a buff because you cannot hit it. Well, try better, get better. What do you mean you cannot hit it? He have a delay that he can press the button on command to change direction, super armor and super knockback. If you can't get a kill with that, oh, that's your skill issue. It's not the character problem. Now, has this character been nerfed yet? Unfortunately, no. If you're a new player and you're playing Smash Legends at the current time, I feel bad to tell you that no, this character hasn't got a single nerf. So from everything that I just mentioned, it's pretty much the same. He's even got 2 buffs through the past 7 months that he's been released. One of which is that before, a player can predict when he's teleport and they throw an attack, so after his teleport he will get blocked, which is reasonable, and I feel like that should be a thing, but the game say no. The game say he should be able to land his teleport regardless. So now whatever you do, he will teleport and he will combo you to death. That's one. And the other buff, well, let's just say that Jarvan players are so stupid, they fall off the ledge by spamming their ground auto. So after so many players does that, the game say, oh, these players are dumb, we should help them. So they prevent that. So now if a Jarvan spam their ground auto against you and they are near a ledge, they fall down, they still grab on. They would not fall off like they used to. Any other characters, after they hit you down, you got an option to roll to a direction or like recover, but for Jarvan, no. After you are knocked down, he can choose to spam his ground auto, swoop you up, regardless of you trying to recover or just lay there. So it's too ridiculous, but for ridiculous characters and for more brain dead play. Alright, that's enough for Jarvan. Go back to the player himself. Right, so now you know why his skill gap is so different when he was playing Master Cat Zepeta compared to now that he's abusing Jarvan. You also know that how delusional this player can be after he have played so many matches of Jarvan both in 1v1 and in duo deathmatch. You would think that with all of that capability of the characters, he gonna be a godlike player with godlike stat, but apparently no. His win rate is roughly 70%. So he's not like this one man threat in the 1v1, but he's the most annoying one because he just be there a lot. He just be there, abuse his ridiculous characters on anyone else, and then find fun with it. Yes, I can understand when a new character come out and it has some ridiculous mechanics, people will find playing this new character fun. And this character's been out 7 months, 7 fucking months. If you have any dignity left, you realize that it's not fun. Because people who use Jarvan that I have seen, they are not having fun. Instead, I feel bad for them. I feel that they are so pathetic, because when I run into them playing other characters just for fun and then they lost, they switched to Jarvan. Oh my god, that's the saddest thing you will see in this game, and I'm not even exaggerating it. Right, so again, back to the main topic about this player. His name is Koi, and if you hear the name and you think it's familiar, yes, it's pretty familiar to another name that I mentioned in my previous video, which is the most passive C player, Cat Koi. Now you can say that Cat Koi and Koi both play Jarvan. They both have something similar in their name. Are they related? If I have to put up an example, they're like Bruce Wayne and Diamond Wayne. From all the similarity, you have to agree that there's something going on between these two. Now we don't know about that, so not gonna discuss about that. But I think Cat Koi is not kind of related to this guy, because although it sounds similar, I found out that Cat Koi country is actually as same as my country, which is Vietnam and not Indonesia. So if that's true, then the whole Bruce Wayne Diamond Wayne thing might not be correct. So don't take my word for this. Let's start off with when Jarvan came out and hasn't been abused to this point in my region. You will still find a lot of different matchup back then. I mean, there was some Pinocchio, there was more Zepetta, Kura9, a lot of things going on. And then this guy came out trying to abuse these ridiculous characters every day. It's turned out to be the only option that people have nowadays. If I go into duel, I fight 10 match, 8 of them, and I'm sure you 8 of them is Jarvan. Why? Because of how many Jarvan clips I have. I can tell that this trend is the saddest trend I've seen in the game, and it's keep growing. Like new player picking up Jarvan, old player find that Jarvan is easier for them to get a branded win, or just player that don't like Jarvan but they don't have an option to deal with Jarvan. So it's just sad to see that this is happening. And no, I'm not blaming him for this whole trend things. Like, I know people have a choice. I cannot blame him for this massive use of Jarvan in my region, of course, but you have to agree with the statistic. Out of the 200 clips of Jarvan that I have left, 150 clips is this Koi guy. 150. That's almost half. No, that's more than half. More than half of every other Jarvan player in duel in my region. And I play duel every day. So if anyone else was using Jarvan, I would have ran into them as well. So this guy single-handedly contributed to more than half of the trend of using Jarvan to abuse this mode in C region. And that's a fact. At first he just started by using Jarvan to do the hit and run tactic, throwing knife, teleporting. Yeah, he didn't know all the ridiculous stuff he could do. And then yes, through time, because of course he used this only one character, he had to figure it out at some point that he can do these stupid stuff as well. And I am to blame for some of his quote-unquote improvement, because I've been beating his ass ever since he started this trend. And when you know, like when you're getting beat, you will figure something new to go against the enemy. And he did the same things, although it took him a bit long for branded characters to actually quote-unquote improve. Now what he did different from the start is that now whenever he ult, he not gonna ult two phase as one, because he know I'm gonna jump it. So he will wait out, and then he see me jump, he see me dodge, sidewalk, he do the same thing. So he's always gonna hit me with his ult after he realized that he just have to wait it out. Like, if you think of like improvement in playing other character, it's gonna be something like mind-blowing before Jarvan. It's that simple. You just have to wait it out. That's it. And then I counter him by like hitting his first phase of the ult, because I know he's not gonna go for 2 phase as one. So the first phase doesn't have super armor. I will block him there, so he cannot ult me the second time. So you know what he did after like his next improvement? Took him like a month or 2, and he realized that if he want to land his ult like more guarantee, he just need to like hit me with the Dasher and then ult the first phase, teleport combo, and then ult the second phase. Yes, that is a true combo. I'm not even making it up right now. That's a true combo for his character. And will this combo kill? 90% of the time, yes. You will get killed or you get knocked out. And because he's so confident with this combo, he start emoting whenever he uses this. And it's not even like the others annoying emote that you often seen in the game. No, it's not those. He actually used the Zepeta laughing emote when he does this. So every time he trap you in the Dasher and he have the ult ready, he will emote while trying to combo you with this quote-unquote real combo. It's just sad how he can never use that emote when he was playing Zepeta. So I did let him have some fun with it. But then I found out that there's a weakness to this quote-unquote true combo, because the second phase of Javert ult will just drop him down real fast. So there's 2 ways you can deal with this. You can try jumping out of the ledge, like just jump out of the ledge and let him teleport to you. Yes, you will die, but he will die first if he use this combo, because the second phase of the ult will make him heavier. He will drop faster than you can fly out of the map. If you know for a fact that he will try to do this, you can also try to go out of the map like that, but make sure you have a like return option if he doesn't go for the second phase. You can also just try to jump up a bit so that sometimes this will miss, because again it will drop him down faster than normally. If he go for second phase and you in the air, it drop him down, hit kick might just miss you by a bit, or it's just not fully hit you and you would not die from it. So yeah, you still can find a way to walk around with it, but that's it. That's his 2 improvement, like actual improvement, like using his brain while playing this broken characters. And so after that, after he has no more improvement, he start using cheap tricks. He tried to like playing AFK most of the time, and he waited for you to like try to get in his range, throw the Dasher, and just combo you out to death. How many times has he does this? More than I can remember. Eventually, no, it doesn't work on me anymore. But like, just think about it. Think about like how pathetic it is to use such a trick while you're playing the most easy to win characters in 1v1. How sad it is to come up with such a thing with all the flexibility and improvement, like real improvement you could do. He never has any actual improvement after that. It's always the same thing. So yeah, that's just it. It's reached to the current point, and I don't see any hope for this guy. And I do believe that this is one of the cases that as soon as the character itself got a nerf that make him balanced, like actually balanced, people like this guy will just disappear. Like their name will be gone. Nobody remember them. Same thing with like past characters, like when Victor was an OP thing, when Wukong has all of his damage up in 1v1 and during dual rank, or like when Pino Pram was dominating every game mode. So it's the same thing. I barely remember who was abusing those characters, but if I had a chance to go back and look into the clips of these people, I probably will talk about them. Alright, so just for the final note, I also heard that recently he's been crying in his quote-unquote country community, which is, again, I just want to say I love the Indonesia community. They are some of the most funny people, most respectful people I have met. But also there's parts of the community is just very trashy to interact with, to play with, and this guy is just the main example of this group within the community. So just for the end note, has it been fun fighting Charbot? Absolutely not. Will I still keep beating his ass? Sure I will. Do I think he has any redemption after this or in the future if Charbot got nerfed? I hope he does. I'm not gonna decide for him like will he be a better player. No, that's not my thing. Figure that out on yourself. And I don't mind you go crying to the community whatsoever. Just be better. Yeah, you would think that I only deal with you every day, but no. I deal with 100 people every day. I deal with like those are real player match as well. I'm not even counting on the bot match. Like people who know me, they know that I don't actually want to try hard. I actually just want to enjoy Gumi, and I do most of the time. I use tactical superiority core to have fun with Gumi, to be flexible, because I switch to auto mode sometime, playing custom sometime. But because of this ridiculous Java trend, that you will see that my build now stick with the core, which will maximize my damage to one target just to finish off these meta cheeser fast. That's the only reason I'm using this build, is to clean up this mess. How long will this keep going? As long as Charbot is not nerfed. Do I mind it? Absolutely not. I've been having fun with Gumi for 2 years. Do I ever get tired? Yes, I got tired of a lot of things. I got tired of these like petty, sad players, toxic trash emoters, meta chaser. But have I ever got tired of playing Gumi? No. Gumi is fun. I never got tired of using her. If you're still here at this point, thank you for just listening to me yapping. I don't know how long this has been, but I hope that we don't have to deal with so many Charbot in the future, and that I can have much more actual clips of skill player with different picks that I can show off to you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.